Yo, it's RT, and welcome back to another VG Wars. Basically, the series where I get two games and I compare them and contrast them, and at the end, I decide which one is subjectively better and objectively better. This episode of VG Wars, we will be doing Sonic Generations versus Sonic Unleashed, two of the best boost games in the Sonic series. I can't wait to get into this, so let's get straight into this. Before we do that, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And let's get straight into this video. So we will be starting out with Sonic Generations. We have Sonic Generations here. So Sonic Generations, basically Sonic's 20th anniversary title by adding classic Sonic in the game. So this is classic Sonic, it's like 3D model type, modern classic Sonic, basically his debut. And honestly, I don't really like his gameplay style in this game. I don't like, if you compare it to Sonic Forces, yeah, it's better, but if you're not comparing it to anything, then it's pretty trash. But let's get into this. I still do enjoy classic Sonic levels though. At least some of them, not all of them. Some of them I do, but no, other than like, I don't know. It's just like, I do like his spin dash is OP, and you can get like larger distances with it. His gameplay isn't too bad, honestly. It isn't too bad. It really isn't. But Classic Sonic isn't the most enjoyable, playstyle ever, honestly. For me at least. I don't know about other people, but for me, Classic I can't do Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic a little bit too, like, it's kind of boring to me. Like compared to modern Sonic, classic Sonic isn't that fun to me. But at least the music here is good. Like, music is another thing I may not count because the music is just really good in both games. But I don't know. We're gonna stick to Sonic Generations now though. So levels nice and length, not too short, not too long. The level design is great. There's top paths. Top paths are supposed to be hard to stay on, and they're supposed to be faster. And there's bottom paths which are short, not shorter. They take longer to get past, and they're easier to stay on, and easier to get to because the top paths always should like challenge you to stay on them instead of like making it easy to stay on top path. So you can like force yourself to play with good gameplay. Or play with skill, but we got an S rank. And that's another thing. That ranking system in this game is it's not the best ranking system. It's really easy to get an S rank. All you gotta do really is beat the game or beat the level without dying, and then you get an S rank most of the time. So this is the main attraction to me. Modern Sonic has the best gameplay style in this game. It's really fun. I like speed running in this once in a while, but yeah, the music here is really good. He has drift, all that. He's pretty fast. Got a boost gauge down there. Everything works correctly. Every boost game should have like some type of thing where like it tests your reflexes. You gotta be quick. That's why I like this game. But yeah, like once again, top and bottom paths. Hard to get on the top paths. Hard to stay on the top paths. Bottom paths slower and easy to get on. But yeah, like this game's really good. Even the stages, even the boost stages, I really kind of despise. I still like them, like Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill is pretty mad to me, but I still enjoy playing it. I'll still go back to it if I wanted to. Same thing with Planet Wisp, except I like Planet Wisp, but like Planet Wisp is another one of those stages where like a lot of people don't like, but I feel like if I didn't like Planet Wisp, I still like play it. Even though Planet Wisp does have a lot of 2D, which is kind of a problem. They could have had a little bit more 3D, but I know it came from Sonic Colors, and Sonic Colors was a really 3D based game. 2D based game, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, this is really fun, really enjoyable. Music, all the songs fit the stages really well, so that's another thing. I'm trying to short hop, and since I'm using PS now, we can't really get the best perfect things out, or perfect inputs out, because you know PS Now was obviously lagging and stuff. So I'm trying to do that. I didn't do it right, but hey, that's gonna do it for this level. Final thoughts on Sonic Generations. Really good game. Classic Sonic stages aren't too enjoyable, but they're not bad. They're still pretty good. Not bad, still pretty good. I honestly don't go back to the classic Sonic stages after I like want to play this game again. But I'll go back to the modern Sonic stages gladly. Any modern Sonic stage I can go back to and play and have fun with. And yeah, it's really fun game. Good music. Just and the missions in the game. The missions are pretty decent, you know. And the boss battles in this game are really good too. The Metal Sonic, Silver, Shadow, and all the Eggman boss fights are really good. Really well portrayed. But so that's Sonic Generations, and let's get to the next game, Sonic Unleashed. No, my most beloved game. Like this is my favorite Sonic game, bro. That will play a factor in my opinionated answer to this whole video game war episode. Everybody knows what Sonic Unleashed is. You know, everybody knows about the Werehog, the Hedgehog gameplay. You know, the game is, bro. The game is really good, bro. The graphics are good. The story is good. You know, let's get straight to the gameplay though. We're gonna start off with a Werehog stage, and then we're gonna go into a daytime stage. We're gonna start in Apatos. We're gonna go to the village so I can show you guys the hub world. The hub worlds in this game are so good looking. Like the graphics are really good. They're not the best on this because I'm using PS Plus. But yes. Look at this, bro. Look at this, like, bro. Look, just look at it, bro. Look. Even with the compressed graphics, bro. Like, tell me this doesn't look good, bro. Like, and the loading times aren't even that bad in this game. But we're gonna start with a Werehog stage, and then we're gonna do a Hedgehog stage after that. And what that does is basically it changes the time of day, and then we turn into a Werehog basically, and then we'll be able to do nighttime stages. But we're gonna do a nighttime stage first because the nighttime stages take longer. But let's talk about the nighttime stages right now. So the popular opinion out there is that the nighttime stages are too long. Not a lot of people like the nighttime stages for some reason. I guess I can like see where you guys are coming from. They're too long. There's no drop shadow. You know, it just doesn't fit Sonic, and I understand that. But the only thing I can get out of that is like there not being any drop shadow, and not every stage doesn't have a drop shadow. Like this one has one. You know, maybe the stages that are like most needed of a drop shadow don't have one. But not all the stages don't have a drop shadow, so you don't gotta really worry about that. But other than that, the gameplay is really fun. Like there's a lot of different combos you can do. You know, it's really fun. It's really fun. The graphics are good. The music, I don't gotta talk about the music, bro. I don't even gotta talk about the music, bro. The music in this state, and the whole game, bro. Music in the whole game is like outstanding, bro. Like, one thing I have to address about this game is that I feel like the fighting sections are a little bit too often. They come about a little bit too often because I don't know. I feel like they just come about too often. Like, you don't have much time to listen to the actual stage music because every corner is a fighting section. So that's one issue with this. Just like there's not really much time to like look at things or you know, feel like you're within the atmosphere. Basically everything's being rushed at you. I didn't even get these medals. How did I not get these? I'm sorry, the game's lagging, but that's because it's PS Plus. I keep saying that, but yeah. But I don't know why people don't like this gameplay style that much. You know, like I don't know why. I know why people don't like it, but I don't know why the amount of people that I don't know why there's so many people that don't like it. I don't know why there's so many people that don't like it. I feel like this is a really enjoyable gameplay style. I don't know. Maybe Eggman Land ruined it for them. Cause Eggman Land. Let's talk about Eggman Land real quick. Eggman Land is meant to be a challenge, but I feel like they kind of went overboard with that. Kind of went overboard with that statement. and they made it too much of a challenge. Like I don't know. Like because the stage is really long. The stage is really long. It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard, bro. It's really hard. But me personally, I would like these stages. And let's talk about the Wii version real quick. I enjoy the Wii version more than this. Because first I grew up with the Wii version, and second I feel like the motion controls are funner when it comes to like, or better when it comes to like fighting and stuff. Because I just don't know. It just feels more fit than like button mashing, you know? Because I can just button mash and get rid of all of these. Like I can just do that and I can get rid of them. With the remote, you can do certain remote, you know, where you can like swing your remote in a certain order to get a certain combo out, which was cool. And like, you know, as a little kid, you know, the motion controls were fun as a little kid, you know. Every kid that grew up with a Wii knows how fun the motion controls were. You know? Wait, hold up, I did not do that correctly. Alright, there we go. But yeah, if you're a kid and you grew up with a Wii, bro, like you knew how fun the motion controls were, and you know how enjoyable they could have been, you know. So, you know, the boss fights in this game are really unique and all that. This the whole like idea of this game is like really abstract and really like unique and stuff. You know, it's not like any other Sonic game. You know, it really isn't. It really isn't. All right, so let's showcase the Unleashed power thing, the Unleashed bar. That blue bar you see right there. If you hit that, you get some exclusive moves, and you're stronger and all that. This is a really cool feature to add. You know, if you build up that Unleashed bar and you keep on fighting, you can keep on gaining it and like have it for a longer time, which is cool. But the thing about this is that you can level up, but when you first start the game, your Unleashed bar is really. Now this section right here though, this is when. So this right here is a really good representation of the whole game. This is literally the whole game right here. Maybe too much, a little too much of a challenge for the first, knowing that this is the first night stage you come across. But always nothing too serious. Yep, and there is a boss coming up right here. So this is our first boss we encounter. And it's not that bad of a boss, honestly. If you know how to like defend yourself and stuff like that, you should be good. You should be good. You should be good. And that will do it for the Warhawk stage. Final thoughts on the Warhawk stages. Nice enough challenge. Maybe the challenge is too much, you know, for the first level, because you don't really have a chance to like get, you know, I guess situated with his control. You get thrown straight into a challenge. This is not that challenging, but you know what I mean. Like it gets you basically get thrown straight into like a nice decent challenge. Alright, let's get into the first modern Sonic stage, or Hedgehog stage, not modern Sonic stage. But let's get through with the main problem with the boost levels in this game, is that the homing attack and boost buttons are mapped to the same button, which can get really confusing at times. It can get really confusing at times. I don't like how it's mapped to the same button, especially after playing Sonic Generations. You're just too used to hitting the X button again to homing attack, and then like air boosting to like you can like want to like homing attack. Mostly it works most of the time, but you can like want to homing attack and accidentally air boost, and that can really mess up your level. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the Warhog stage took up most of the time. So we're just gonna do a nice short boost level just to get through with just get my main points out of the way. Other than that, the game is really smooth. The graphics are really good. Music's really good. Sonic feels good. This is like, other than the boost and the homing attack being the same button, this is like the best example of a boost game. So Sonic Unleashed versus Sonic Generations. What game do I think is better? So personally, I think right off the bat, it's really easy. Sonic Unleashed takes the dub for my personal opinion. The reason why I think Sonic Unleashed is better than Sonic Generations is because Sonic Unleashed has more content, story is better, the music is a little bit better, there's more levels, there's more content, you know, the story is more fleshed out, there's better cutscenes. This game has more than Sonic Generations. The Sonic Generations is a good game, but the classic Sonic stages, this is my opinion, by the way, I'll get to the factual after this, but once again, I dislike the classic Sonic stages. Classic Sonic stages they're good, but you know, I just personally just don't like them. And this game, I like the Warhawk stages better than I like the classic Sonic stages. So hey, Sonic Unleashed takes the dub for me. So which one do I think is factually better? I think Sonic Unleashed is factually better too. I think this game is factually better just because it has more content, the story is more fleshed out, better cutscenes, like just the thing I just said, like thing is just like the thing I just said. This game has a lot more content, a lot of more things to do. The boost is better in Sonic Generations, but everything else here I feel like is better. The secondary gameplay style is better, or the main selling point gameplay style, which is the Warhog in this game and the classic Sonic in the other game. I feel like the Warhog is better. I enjoy the Warhog more in the Wii version of this game, as the Wii version of this game is better than the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, in my opinion. So I think I feel like that Sonic Unleashed overall is just a better game, and it takes the dub factually too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of VG Wars. If you guys want more of these, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next video, bro.